Our stealthy adventure continues on after our bold plan fails fairly miserably. Oh, actually, I have a stealth boy. I've got a better plan. That T-Rex, that T-Rex footprint couldn't have come at a better time. I'm going invisible, sucker. Oh, okay. I can only use it from my hotbar. When in doubt, stealth it out. Oh, I've pretty much never used stealth boys, and he can still see me. I honestly not surprised. Because let's be honest, my sneak is terrible, but I was still expecting to actually be able to sneak past. And he's dead. Perfect. Oh well. You win some, you lose some kind of thing, so. I guess I really have no need for a stealth boy because my stealth is so bad that even a stealth boy won't do anything. Which is, to be fair, not that surprising. Never! Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum. Ouch. Phew. The alien blaster is so amazing. Like even with a 50% chance to hit, I'm doing more DPS than I normally would. Hey, it could also just be bias because I really like this thing. Warning, warning, warning. Quite unfortunate, I must say. Yes, they get ready. Yeah, killed him. Sigh. I didn't know that he was so close to you. He was my lover. He was my best friend. I can't believe that you did that to him. Again, I apologize. How could I tell that he meant so much to you? Nah, either one of these is terrible, let's be honest. He was going to kill me. He was a human being. The only way he could survive was being dipped. You killed him. At least it's one guy with a kill count. My apologies. You did have to kill him. It, I mean, maybe. Like we'll see. Like maybe I will want to be taken to the lieutenant, but right now, it's quite literally a case of I can't take on all of them at the same time, so I do actually need to sneak in some degree. Yeah, let's. Yeah, no, they're still there, so. Either way, it's not going to be great. Oh, I can't. Hey. Hopefully I can sneak past here? Yes, I can. I think I also sneaked this last time. Let's do this. Go into here. Door. Open door. I surrender. I only work here. Okay, that works for me. Like, if you don't want to fight, I literally will not kill you. That's control computer. Ba ba da ba. Okay. I talked to. Okay. Can I science? Interface screen. Oh, sweet. Can I use it now? Yes! Science! One of the very useful skills in the Fallout games. It does not exist in 4. Display security codes. Command. Uh, what is this? I have no idea, so I'm just gonna click on that. I've successfully hacked into the description. My brain is too big. Oh, right. I don't have to deal with the lieutenant. I can just set it to go kaboomy. Richard Gray. Audio diary. I'm dying. I need to get this down before the pain overwhelms me. Can't believe that I was finally able to. Oh, it's this dude. Can't believe that I was finally able to drag myself out of that vat. The slime did not affect me. I nearly drowned. I don't know what happened to Harold, standing right next to me. The crane knocked me into that vat. Must have been killed, or he would have tried to help me. Francine is dead, killed by one of those robots. I have no idea how much time has passed. I was able to hack this computer to turn off the robots and record this, but now my mind is slipping away. There's so much pain. The green slime that I was immersed in is the source of all the mutations we trace to here. My skin is to fester and peel. Other areas it is bubbling, starting to expel a green mucus-like substance. Some days the pain is almost tolerable. I can actually walk a few steps again. Seems inconceivable. I dragged myself all the way up here from the vat room. Strangely, actually feeling stronger. Though I'm still in a lot of pain. Everything seems to be getting smaller. I think I consumed one of the mutated things scurrying around here today. Before I knew what was happening, some sort of tendril had sprang from my stomach and covered the poor creature. As soon as it had sucked the rodent into my gut, I could actually feel its mind think. There's a very real possibility that I'm going to slowly insane and no longer differentiate between what is real, what is a hallucination. Maybe I'm still slowly dying in the vat. I've imagined all of this. Things are becoming more clear to me every day. The toxin has actually improved my mind. I feel that I can understand even the most complex philosophical questions simply and directly. It is as if all the layers of artifice have been stripped away. I wonder what would happen if I submerged an animal into the vats for a prolonged period of time. Gain awareness. The strangest thing is happening to the animals. They actually become smarter and more aware of the surroundings. I dipped a dog and a rat at the same time today. They are fused together. It's not quite two creatures anymore, but it's more than one. Perhaps this is the future, a coming together of different creatures in some sort of harmonious unity. I no longer consume the different animals I create, simply for sustenance. I have become the instrument through which unity will be achieved. I am so much more than a human being now. It is time to bring others into the glory that is unity. A lost soul has finally strayed into my home. I was so surprised I consumed him before dipping. A mistake I shall not make again. His mind was so primitive as to repulse to or as to be repulsive to my refined cognitive abilities. I've begun to modify myself to be more pleasing to the Unity by injecting small doses of the virus into my body. The slime in the vats is a man-made virus called the Forced Evolutionary Virus. This information was acquired from a newly grown Neuralink with the base computer. The few wanderers that have found their way here have been a disappointment to me. They can't seem to mutate correctly. The best I've been able to create are some big, dumb mutants. Most can recall nothing from before I initiated them into the wondrous Unity. I only feed on them for fuel. Now, their minds are nothing to me. Oh, glorious Creator, I have succeeded in spreading the complete joy of unification to another soul. Unlike the others, his total radiation count was low. I believe this is the factor we have been overlooking all this time, as it seems the conversation is more successful in the cases with less radiation damage. I have never known such glory as I felt when taking his mind into our own. We are beginning to create an army dedicated to unifying the wonderful diversity of life. We have trained them to continue our work here while we search out more populated areas to take into ourselves. We are beginning to feel the limitations of a body that is mobile. We must find a permanent home with a greater store of knowledge and a steady supply of biomass. We have stopped increasing ourselves until we can find this new unification center. When we have arrived, we will continue to grow and feed until we have brought peace and unity to the entire world. Lore time, lore time. Everybody loves some lore time. So that log was basically the master. It was the dude who fell into the vat and then survived perfectly fine, except for he's not really a person or a mutant anymore. He's an odd one. So Richard Maxon's Law. Not where I clicked. Okay, now. On my orders, as active commanding officer following the untimely death of Colonel Robert Spindle during this time of crisis, the whole base security team has been deployed to security bunker at Lost Hill. This directive also includes the families of the officers and enlisted men, unless otherwise directed from a proper representative of the War Department. This order will stand as written. Operative 1. All military personnel and their families are to vacate the base by 0800 25th of October 2077. All personnel traveling under command will make their way to Lost Hill Base. No leave has been granted. Operative 2. All civilian personnel are directed to remain at the base pending orders from their legal command structure. Operative 3. Equipment deemed necessary to the survival of base military personnel is to be immediately drawn from stores. Proper authorization will follow, time permitting. Operative 4. All codes of military justice will be harshly enforced. Military personnel and civilian personnel in joint military operations. Operative 5. Until such time as consistent and authorized communication can be established with the War Department, these orders will have precedence over any previously established orders. Captain Maxon, 24th of October 2077. the year the bombs fell. So this isn't General Maxon, who we see at the Brotherhood, but probably a descendant, let's be honest. Because Bunker Hill, or Lost Bunker, is that is the Brotherhood's base. So the military personnel who were here are now at Bunker Hill. It's now the Brotherhood. Oops, I needed to also set that to go boom. Let me just that again. Logs and Maxon. And silent. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. I have 6 minutes to get out of here. I've got this. The vats have been destroyed. Quite literally a case of, on this side, no more new super mutants can be made, pretty much. So now we head to the Brotherhood. Bum 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 bum. Good work. Okay, so good work with the mutants. We already heard that you destroyed the production facility. Thanks for taking care of that problem for us. No problem. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you really enjoyed, consider subscribing to the channel so you can see future videos as well as past ones. And on the screen now, you can find other videos of mine, as well as the previous video. Until next time, have a wonderful life. Bye-bye!